Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. The Page Object Model, POM, is a design pattern that helps in creating a more maintainable and scalable test framework. It allows you to separate the page-specific functionality from the tests, making your test code cleaner and easier to read. ####. What is Cypress? Cypress is a modern end-to-end testing framework that is designed for web applications. It allows you to write tests in JavaScript and provides a rich API to interact with your web application. ####. Setting up Cypress. 1. Installation. First, ensure you have node.js installed, then create a new directory for your project and install Cypress. Bash. mkdir cypress-pom-example. cd cypress-pom-example. npm init y. npm install cypress save dev. 2. Open Cypress. After installation, you can open Cypress. Bash. npx cypress open. This will create a Cypress folder in your project directory where you can add your tests and page objects. ####. Implementing page object model in Cypress. 1. Directory structure. A common structure for Cypress with POM might look like this. Cypress / fixtures / integration / my_test.spec.js page_objects / loginpage.js support / To create a page object, create a new file called loginpage.js in the Cypress / page_objects / directory. JavaScript / Cypress / page_objects / loginpage.js class loginpage. Visit sci.visit / login / change this to your actual login URL. Fill email sci.get input name equals email .type email. Fill password sci.get input name equals password .type password. Submit sci.get button type equals submit .click. Get error message. Return sci.get error message / adjust selector as needed. Export default login page. 3. Write a test using the page object. Now, create a test file called my_test.spec.js in the Cypress / integration / directory. JavaScript / Cypress / integration / my_test.spec.js. Import login page from /page_objects / login page. Describe login tests equals const login page equals new login page. Before each equals login page.visit. It should login successfully with valid credentials equals login page.fill email test@example.com. Login page.fill password 123. Login page.submit / add assertions for a successful login. sci.url should include /dashboard / adjust URL as needed. It should show an error with invalid credentials equals login page.fill email invalid@example.com. Login page.fill password wrong password. Login page.submit. Login page.get error message should be visible end contain invalid credentials / adjust message as needed. ####. Running the tests. To run the tests, you can either use the Cypress GUI, by running npx cypress open and selecting your test, or run them in headless mode. Bash. npx cypress run. ### Advantages of using page object model. 1. Maintainability. Changes in the UI only require updates in one place, the page object. 2. Readability. Tests are more readable and express intent better. 3. Reusability. Common actions can be reused across different tests. ### Conclusion. Using the page object model in Cypress helps create a cleaner and more maintainable test structure. This approach is particularly useful for larger applications where tests can become complex over time. By encapsulating page-specific logic in page objects, you can make your tests more scalable and easier to manage. Feel free to expand this model further by creating more page objects for different parts of your application and organizing your tests accordingly. ### Tutorial on Page Object Model, POM, in Cypress. The Page Object Model, POM, is a design pattern that enhances test maintenance and reduces code duplication. It organizes test code in a way that separates the representation of the web pages from the tests themselves. This pattern is particularly useful in large test suites, where tests can become complex and difficult to maintain. In this tutorial, we'll explore how to implement the page object model in Cypress step by step, complete with code examples. ### Prerequisites. Basic knowledge of JavaScript and Cypress. Cypress installed in your project. If you haven't installed it yet, you can do so by running bash npm install cypress save dev. A basic understanding of how to run Cypress tests. ### Step 1, Directory Structure. To implement POM, we need to organize our code effectively. Here's a suggested directory structure. /cypress /integration /tests login.spec.js /pages loginpage.js. Step 2, create page object. Let's create a page object for the login page. The file will be located in cypress/pages/loginpage.js. JavaScript /cypress/pages/loginpage.js. Class loginpage. Visit /visit/login/ adjust the URL according to your app. Fill email /get input name equals email .type email. Fill password /get input name equals password .type password. Submit /get button type equals submit .click. Get error message. Return /get error message / adjust the selector according to your app. Export default new login page. ### Step 3, create test specification. Now, we'll create a test specification to utilize the login page object. This file will be located in cypress/integration/tests/login.spec.js. JavaScript /cypress/integration/tests/login.spec.js. Import login page from /pages/login page. Describe login page tests equals before each equals login page.visit. It should login successfully with valid credentials equals login page.fill email user@example.com. Login page.fill password 123. Login page.submit. / add assertions to verify successful login, example check the URL or the presence of a logout button. /URL should include /dashboard // adjust according to your app. It should show an error message with invalid credentials, equals. Login page. Fill email, user@example.com. Login page. Fill password, wrong password. Login page. Submit. Login page. Get error message, should be visible, end, contain, invalid credentials, / adjust according to your app. ####. Step 4, running the tests. You can run Cypress using the following command. Bash npx cypress open. This will open the Cypress test runner, where you can select your test file, login.spec.js, to execute the tests. ###. Benefits of using POM in Cypress. 1. Readability, tests are easier to read and understand. 2. Maintainability, changes to the UI only need to be updated in one place, the page object. 3. Code reusability, common actions can be reused across different test files. ###. Conclusion. The page object model is a powerful way to structure your Cypress tests, especially as your application grows. By following this tutorial, you should now have a good foundation for implementing POM in your Cypress tests, enabling you to create cleaner, more maintainable test code. Feel free to expand this model by creating additional page objects for different parts of your application, following the same structure and methods. Happy testing!